Hello again from the NFL Combine. We're in Indianapolis, which is the city of skywalks and bridges and a lot of indoor stuff because nobody wants to go outside. So I'm on a walk now from the actual convention center to where I'm going to happy hour. And I think I could do most of it inside. Probably not all of it inside, but most of it inside because as you can see, these are the streets out here. There's actually a nice church behind me, somewhere there. Yeah, you can see it. As you can see, Indianapolis is cold outside, although right now the weather has gotten better. It's not frigid. All the Uber drivers were happy that the weather's gotten better. So anyway, on my walk here, as I give you a little bit of a tour of all these indoor options that they have in Indianapolis, it feels a little like retro futuristic, if that makes any sense. It's futuristic yet old. We can talk Jimmy Garoppolo. And we can talk about potential trade value here, given this news of a shoulder surgery that Adam Schefter came out with today. I think, in this situation, you have to realize that Jimmy Garoppolo's injury history has already been well documented. It's not like we're getting groundbreaking new information on anything. It's a situation where you have a quarterback who tore his ACL in 2018, who played healthy in 2020, who suffered two high ankle sprains in 2020, actually played healthy in 2019, suffered two high ankle sprains in 2020, and then dealt with the litany of injuries in 2021 that he mostly played through. But obviously you had the calf injury in week 4 against Seattle. Then you moved forward and you had the torn thumb ligament against Tennessee in week 16. And then you moved forward and you had the shoulder injury against Dallas in the wild card round. So anybody who's interested in potentially trading for Jimmy Garoppolo, I think very, very well knows that you're probably going to be inheriting a guy that brings injury risk with him. So the fact that Jimmy is going to have shoulder surgery now on an injury the teams already knew about, I don't see that as changing all too much of the calculus as far as what are you willing to risk to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. If anything, what will actually change the calculus in this situation is the timetable for how quickly Jimmy Garoppolo might return. And as of right now, based on the information that we've gotten from Adam Schefter, based on our own confirmation from The Athletic, we have a timetable that seems fairly confident that Jimmy Garoppolo will be able to return to throwing by July. So he'll miss OTAs, he'll miss some minicamp stuff, but beyond that, is that all that concerning? I don't really think so. Now, if that timetable is not true, that's when Jimmy Garoppolo's potential trade value really starts to be impacted. But I think that a conditional pick trade can solve all of this. You saw Carson Wentz last year go for a third rounder and a second rounder that could become a first rounder. And I think something really similar could work for Jimmy Garoppolo as far as a conditional structure goes. If he plays a certain amount of snaps for his new team in 2022, well, then the 49ers can get a higher pick on a conditional basis. I think that's how you solve this in terms of trade value. And I really don't think more injury news, especially as it exists to an injury that we already knew about, is going to go too far as changing things. So I'm going to continue walking here through Indy. I'm now entering a mall in this skywalk area where there is some music, so I don't want to talk all too loud about the 49ers. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I think people... Again, there are knee-jerk reactions to everything. People want to know and want to proclaim that something's going to help or hurt trade value, and they want to do it immediately. But in this case, we need more information. We need to know if this is actually something that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be able to recover from by July, because if that's the case, then not all too much has changed. All right, everybody, subscribe to the channel. I am still inside, surprise, Indianapolis. We're in a mall right now. And I'm on my way to happy hour, so stay tuned. John Lynch coming tomorrow. A lot more 49er stuff will be on the channel at that point here from the NFL Combine. Everybody take care.